Hey, buongiorno from very sunny Italy, as you can see. Ooh, I believe the weather gods are with me this whole trip. The last couple of days we had rain at the military fair. Yesterday was good, by the way, but and today just great, which is good because we're gonna go World War II history exploring near the Mediterranean Sea. It's about an hour drive, but first I actually went back to the location of the Militaria fair, because here is a very special place. You might see it behind me already. It's the Polish cemetery over here, which happened to be next to the Militaria place. And for me, I think it was a good place to start a new episode, because these Poles had some World War II history. And to be honest, they have been treated very badly by the whole world for years and years after World War II. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. Correct me if I got some things wrong. So I assume from the sign that the 2nd Polish Army Corps fought here. And yeah, the Poles were everywhere in Europe. It's unbelievable. The skies above Britain, they were fighting the Germans. They landed on the beaches of Normandy. They saved thousands of lives on the Dutch dikes around Arnhem. At Monte Cassino in Italy, of course, heroically, and also here near Bologna. And yeah, I always have much respect for the Polish soldiers and the people, for what they have been through before World War II and after. I'm gonna try and explain it a little bit in short. Already before World War II, Poland got partly cut up by the Nazis and the Soviet Union. They pretty much had nothing to say about that. They already lost large parts of land. Their so-called allies said that they would protect the Poles. Then I'm talking about the French, the British. Well, their land got stolen, and the British and the French pretty much did nothing. They kind of did one fake action, which was in France, in the Alsace area, where I actually just came from. The French, they took up their arms to fight the Germans over there, but what they pretty much did was they dug into certain positions. They fired a couple artillery rounds, and it really quickly became like a stalemate within a week. And they were sitting there just, pretty much just drinking coffee. And that was about it. Oh yeah, and shagging the French women. Because there were a lot of Africans deployed in that area. And they really loved the French women. And the French women loved these men too. So there are some stories about that, which is really funny. So yeah, that was about it. That was the support the Poles got. Of course, the Germans laughed about it. Well, World War II broke out. Again, the Poles were completely left alone. They got crushed from two sides. Well, firstly you had the Germans. And I believe for like 35-40 days they held out like massive strong against a very modern army. But yeah, it was unstoppable. We all know, of course, about the terrible things that happened in Poland with all the ghettos. Large parts of the Polish population was Jewish, just like Belarus. My son is born there, and I've been traveling the villages there, and everywhere you saw these broken gravestones from the Jewish graves. And especially in Belarus, you can say there are no Jewish people left. In Poland, they pretty much all left after the war because, yeah, the Christians, well, let's say everybody tried to save their life, their own lives. And yeah, the Jewish people in Poland were left alone. Of course, yeah, later at the Soviet Union, our so-called allies, they kicked ass against the Germans. They ended up in Poland, liberating Poland, which was not the case. Already before World War II, the Soviets had massacred large amounts of Polish officers, high intelligent people. Why? To really, how do you say, downgrade society. Like, you kill all their leaders, you kill all the smart people, the scientists, and to really break down society and to crush any resistance. Then, well, Poland was lost. We had the Warsaw Ghetto uprising, where the Germans still had control of Warsaw. The Soviets were coming close. So the people in Warsaw decided, like, okay, this is the right moment to fight for our liberations, as our allies are coming in and they will help us, and together we can quickly secure Warsaw. They got no help. The Russians were literally watching the Poles fighting the Germans on the edges of the city. They were sitting in a chair, drinking their fucking vodka, and just watching the Poles got slaughtered. Why? That's what they wanted, because they already had plans for Poland after World War II. These plans were already made with the Allies, and then I'm talking about the British, the French, the so-called legend Churchill. Churchill sold Poland to the Soviets. He might have been a good guy at some points, but to the Poles he was one big traitor. Already during the war he had agreed with the Soviets that Poland would be Soviet and would not be a sovereign country. That went so far, and now we're coming here at Bologna, that they made the agreement and Churchill said, oh, the Poles are from now on useless, we don't need them anymore, they're garbage. So you can take them off the front lines and let them sort it out. We don't need them. But the generals here at the Bologna and in the Italy battlefields, they desperately needed the Poles. Because they were a good fighting man. They were kicking ass. They had their whole divisions here. So they pleaded to the Allies like, no, 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 don't do this. Keep the Poles in fighting service. And so yeah, the Poles were pretty much fighting for their freedom, is it? No, because Poland was already sold. They were fighting for Europe's freedom, your freedom. Because they already knew that after the war they were gonna get screwed. Which was the case. I also want to add the Arnhem battlefield. The Arnhem operation failed. And the Allies, the British, Americans, they put the blame on the Polish people. They said this whole operation failed because of the Poles, which is factually not true. The Poles were very heroically at Arnhem. They were even deployed a lot later with their airborne droppings. That went so far that at one point all the British were like on one side of the water. They were getting slaughtered, tens of thousands of men. And the Poles said, you know what, we really need to help these guys. And without thinking about their own lives, when they were deployed, they went full in, knowing that like half their units would get destroyed, annihilated. They still did it, and by doing so, they saved thousands and thousands of British lives. And still, they were put to blame for the loss of Arnhem. After World War II, the Poles were nowhere to be seen. They were not allowed at the celebrations in London, where all countries who fought for World War II were celebrating. The Poles were not there. They were not allowed. And yes, that happened until like the 80s, when Poland for the first time since World War II again became a sovereign country after the Soviet Union fell. And the mine worker, I forgot his name, you Polish people help me. He stood up, Lech Walesa or something, I think. And Poland was finally independent country after getting fucked by the whole world for many, many years. That's why I really wanted to share this story for my Polish friends. And as many people don't know it, you might look differently at Poland from now on if they make their own decisions within Europe. And if they say, okay, Europe, you can try and put rules on a country, but we're not gonna follow you. That has a 100-year history of getting screwed around by the whole world. For them, it's really hard to trust anybody that has a historical content. So yeah, Boba Kurwa, Poland, heroes, cannot say it any other way. And now we're gonna move on. Yeah, always when driving, I'm keeping my eyes open because you never know what you see. Right now, I'm pretty much on the outskirts of Rimini. Rimini, definitely where battles took place. I believe this was the Canadian sector. Go Canada, Maple Leafs. And so yeah, I'm on my way to a bunker. And I'm not familiar with the battle areas here. Had no time for good research, but I just drove past this building and I've got no doubt this is battle damage. Check it out. Of course, you have a lot of old buildings here, but some of these spots are just really specific here and they patched it up a little bit. But yeah, these are definitely bullet holes. Oh, almost falling in here. 100% battle damage on it. So this is the road leading out of Rimini. So I guess somewhere there, from that direction, you had the first German defense lines. Canadians dashed through here. So yeah, first battle damage. You can clearly see on this side of the building, you do not see those holes. The set, main road, battle damage, yes, yes. Yeah, they've patched it up there also. So yeah, 100%. Like an old house or something, yeah. So yeah, cool. My first Italian battle damage that I see. Happy man. And I'm just quickly gonna check out this old house here. Maybe see some more stuff. Or battle damage or something like that. You never know what you're gonna come across here from the war. So yeah, could well be this house was German position. Pretty neat, I like. Yeah, old toilet, oh, cool. Here we go, you see the old covers where they made like the bunkers from. And lots of abandoned houses here in Italy. Oh yeah, this is actually, I see old bat. Can't get in, they pretty much closed it off, unfortunately. So yeah, let's move on. And yeah, I would still want to metal detect this garden, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a bit short on time today because I still have to go to the Gotic line, to the hotel somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah, cool. And I said we were going to the Mediterranean Sea, but this part of Italy, you got like Italy on one side, you have the Mediterranean, the other side is the Adriatic Sea. And this is actually the Adriatic Sea. So on the other side of the water is like Croatia, etc. Where we have some videos from on our channel, so check it out. And okay, now I feel a little bit like a holiday. I mean, look at the trees, they're like mega Italian. And you have the houses there. Oh yes, Adriatic Sea, Italy. But this is the main reason I came for here. And yes. My first Italian bunker, German Italian bunker, guys. I'm happy. Here we go. So 21 September 1944, the liberation of Rimini. It was a Panterstellung. I guess, yeah, these are new, but I guess these followed the track there. And wow, this got blasted. Look at that. That's for sure. I don't know, to be honest, what. Yeah, it read Panterstellung, but does that mean it would have like a turret here or something, or maybe anti-tank gun, like aiming that direction? I don't know. Like I'm looking if I see some concrete here in the fields, because that does not look like you want to drive there with a tank, eh? Yeah, first German bunker. Whoop whoop. Goes a little bit down there, I see. So I guess there was a roof on here. You guys can help me out. You got more information on this piece, how it used to look like. Never seen this type of bunker. Part of the Gothic line. The Gothic line pretty much crossed, split up Italy from the coast to the coast. The Gothic line was the main defense line, and you had a couple of different lines before that. And I believe in Rimini this was like a main line. So yeah, happy. And I want to head to the sea now, because there should be a lot more bunkers here, and I'm gonna try and find them. Well, just arrived in Rimini, as everybody says it's like a super beautiful city, really a holiday destination. And to be honest, it's already crazy busy with traffic. The city is like, whoa, you know, like whoa. And so I'm glad I found a parking spot. Cannot imagine how it is here in the high season when all the beaches are full, but I'm glad I got my bikey with me, so I'm gonna put it to good use. This way I'm gonna be easily cruising everywhere, show you guys around a bit, because I believe over here there is a bunker. Opa! In the summer, this place is packed. Well, let's have a look at the sea, guys. Oh yeah, baby. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Oh, Adriatic Sea. So I guess somewhere there is Croatia. In the summer, these beaches here are packed. And then I'm talking about like this is full. Completely from that way to that way. To be honest, not a place where I would want to chill out. And I believe there was a bunker somewhere here, so I'm gonna find it. Well, thought they had a bunker at Rimini. Turns out it's a beach club. Damn it. Maybe there's some hidden here. I'm gonna have a look, but I feel a bit scammed, to be honest. Rimini Beach. Wow, it really is like summer beach stuff here. Cruising the bike, life's good. Sun is shining. This afternoon gonna take a dive in the sea. Whoop whoop. Just waiting till it gets a little bit warmer. And I'm still gonna show you some old stuff here. Saw the old harbor, it looks kind of cool. I think I saw battle damage on the old fortresses. So I'm gonna cruise around a bit, get some food. Enjoy Italy. Whoa. Wow, plenty of restaurants here, like every 5 meters there's one, but they're all closed, all preparing up for summer season here. Pretty sure there's like wild stuff going on here. Wow, here's the port of Rimini. See some Italian coastal ships. Guardia di Finanze. Oh, it's got a cannon on it. Finanza, I think that's with money. Customs or something. Got fishing boats. We got a lot of boats. And more Italian trees and the houses. Yeah, it's cool, it's nice, it's nice. Beautiful old things. So yeah, they do have some beautiful places here, and to be honest, I think that's like battle damage up there. Check it out. I don't know much about the Battle of Rimini, but it's like that's not like cannonball fire up on there. It surely looks damaged, and it's a good firing position. So I'm gonna dive a bit into the history of Rimini in World War II. And my Greek friend Nikos just told me there's even a Greek cemetery here. I didn't know the Greeks were fighting here in World War II, but they did, so we're gonna check it out, Nikos. Whoop, whoop, whoop. To be honest, I don't know where the heck I'm driving, but in the end I gotta go to the ocean. That's where my car's parked, so. Well, Rimini really is a like old fortress town. Ooh. How are you doing? Sorry, Yolanda. So it is like old fortress town. So yes, I mean, I can imagine these are good defensive positions here. Would not surprise me if there was battles here. If you look at the wall being damaged behind there, or it could just be like old stones broken down, but yeah, it just, you know, this also, it looks all battered up from the outside, and these were like the outskirts of town here. This side too, it's all banged up. So really, I've got no doubt these are these positions were used in World War II. Pretty neat, I like, bella bella. So, old Tower Rimini, it's like old Roman city, as you can see. These are like the old city walls. And indeed, what I thought is that these were used in World War II. This is an old picture in 1944 with a Sherman tank right in front of it. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Fortunately, time is short there in Rimini. Really gotta move on. Like city walls. It's always nice. My gut feeling doesn't let me down about battle damage and battle locations. Really cool. But yeah, heading back to the car. Let's go! Oh boy, my topography is legendary, because look where I end up, at the van. Haha! Legend. Well, you know me, I love my battle damage, so when I'm driving sometimes, park the car, middle of the road. Haha! And I came across this old building. It's along the beach, and yes, the outside plaster has been removed, but you can clearly see that the bullets and the damage went through it, and it's still in the old stones. And I mean, yeah, it's along the coast, So this is like, yeah, front line area, what it was. As I now know, Rimini saw heavy battle also in the city. Really cool. So yeah, I guess if you want World War II history, go to Rimini. Don't go for the tourism. Well, it's been a long time since I felt someone who made me good. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. Well, Italian drivers can be really crazy ass motherfuckers. Here was one of them.
When I think of the men and the ships going down while the Russians fight all across the dawn.
And well, we just arrived. It's along a very busy road. This is pretty much the road along the coast towards Rimini, the Greek cemetery here. Well, unfortunately, it's closed. That's a shame, to be honest. But, so not much information here to find. You see a lot of names, like 400 or 500 men, I reckon. Many of the dates are September 44. So yes, thank you Nikos for pointing this out. I was not aware of it. So guys, if you have any information during my travels for places you want me to visit or I should visit, don't hesitate and contact me and I'll try and go there for you. So yeah, the Greek heroes, everything is in Greek. I cannot read Greek, my mom can actually, she's like almost half Greek. But there's one English signing. Any land, home for the brave. I guess it means like if you are brave and a hero, there is a home for you everywhere. And in this case, for these Greek men, this became their home. The beaches of Italy near Rimini. So yes, very special to be here, to be honest. As Greece has a little place in my heart. I always loved to go there. My parents always went there when we were young. And yeah, the Greek also fought heroically in World War II. Metaxa line, Crete, etc, etc. And it turns out also in Italy. So yeah, really special. And check out this little baby here. Well, I don't know what this is about. Is that the number from Rossi or something? Italian-France, help me out. The whole village is covered with the 46 number. Valentino Rossi? I don't know. Anyway, look at this, guys. Italian landscape. This afternoon we're gonna dive into the hills. Somewhere there we got a hotel. And I can tell you, I'm in a holiday mood, really now. I already regret that I have to go home in a couple of days. This is just all these Italian villages, and it's crazy that all these battles took place here. So right now we're driving to the Canadian Memorial. Yes, Matt, Matthijs, this one is for you, mate. I did not forget about you. I saw the Canadian Memorial, and especially with things going on in the world lately, these guys deserve a visit. So Canadian Memorial, Italian countryside. Perth Regiment. So yes, what the Italians here already told me, the Canadians arrived at the first defenses of the Gotic line, and they found out that some positions were quite lightly manned by the Germans. So after having a good talk about it, they decided to gate crash the Gotic line. And they went full on, and they were the first to breach the Gotic line. Although artillery prevented them from linking up with the British, they held their ground, and this was a very big breakthrough, as the Gotic line was thought to be highly defended and impossible to conquer. The Canadians did it. September 44. Flag still flying proud there. I don't know where it's sending me now, but country roads, country roads. Oh, how do I always end up with this shit? Oh, just what I needed, guys. Beer and some real spaghetti. Let's go. Ah, that was good. I needed that. A real spaghetti. Not like the one in the restaurant. That one was really shit. So, I'm loaded up, and it was freaking warm up there at the bar. So, I'm really in a summer mood. So, I think it's time to go. It's March. It's 17 degrees. Sun is shining. And you know what's happening when I'm getting the pinkies out. I mean, it's not that often I'm at the Adriatic Sea, so better make the best of it, eh? All for myself. Oh yeah. Nice. Let's go. So yes, having a small break here. I'm enjoying the beachside. Life is good in Italy, I can tell you that. Well, after our totally relaxing swim, back to serious business. The memorial I really wanted to visit, and it's also to show you the diversity of the world that we live in. How no matter how you look like or which country you're from, you're there to help each other regardless of religion and belief. That's why I'm here at this memorial. The Rimini Gurkha War Cemetery. The Gurkhas are men mostly from Nepal and India, serving under the British mostly. These men are specially picked for their quality, their courage, and their loyalty. And I don't think loyalty, well, to the British king or queen, but in my opinion mostly to humanity. These men have fought all over the world, even nowadays, Afghanistan, etc., etc. You don't just become a Gurkha, you are born a Gurkha. It's within you. It's a very high honor in the Indian and Nepalese military to be selected to be a Gurkha. As it was once said, if a man says he's not afraid of dying, he is either lying or he is a Gurkha. So these are men from the other side of the world. September 1944, 22 years old. Who came here in Italy to fight the Nazis, who gave their life for freedom, for democracy. Again, no matter what your religion is, if you're left, right wing, doesn't matter, people. In the end, we should all work together, live together, help each other. And in my opinion, that is sometimes forgotten these days. And I hope that with my videos I can remind you all a bit about it. Oh, well guys, 5:30. I'm really late. Plan was to be between 4 and 5 at the hotel. I'm not gonna make that. It will be like 7, 8 o'clock. Already contacted them. I will be later because the trip today was a little bit longer than expected. As usual is the case. If I get drunk, well I know I'm gonna be the one who gets drunk next to you. Alright, well we're in the village close to where the hotel is, and the road was beautiful but really hard to drive, really hard. Wow. Oh god, last bit. Oh, I'm so glad I'm here. like Croatia, Bosnia style up here. The view is great, but it looks nice. Well, arrived at the hotel. I can tell you, I'm dead. I was sweating my balls off. The road was really tough, really beautiful. The ravines, abandoned old villages, just perfect. I already saw a lot of World War II things. So my plans for tomorrow have changed already, because I'm gonna go back there. And I guess tonight I'm gonna enjoy the mountainside here in Italy. Now I'm gonna see where I have to go. I've got no clue. Alright, I'm gonna check in and I want to shower and see if I can still get some food somewhere, because I'm really late. Although Italians eat pretty late, but alright, they called. The women sound really nice, and I think this is a really nice place I'm staying. Because look, it's all nice warm, but look, like all Roman and I feel so sophisticated when I'm walking here. I guess here are some rooms and yes. I'm happy, man. I'm happy, man. So darling, by me. Oh, boys and girls. Gosh, I'm so happy. Not only because of the bottle of wine, but this place is just super. And I didn't even go to my room yet. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is just mad. And yeah, oh, the food was great. I kind of was sitting at the hotel yesterday after 3 days of work at the Militaria fair. I was tired, everything hurt, my back was broken. I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna survive these days? And still had to spend a couple of days here because I had to go to the appointment for the museum. I'm like, to be honest, I felt like going home, you know, like I'm like, fuck it, just drive home and cancel everything, right? And I'm glad I did not, because this place will these 3 days I'm gonna have here, or 3 nights, I don't know what it is, they will give me energy for a year. Really, this is just, I look so forward to these next 2-3 days I have here. Like my world has changed. I think it is because I went swimming today. That's probably washing the sins away. And well, I guess it's time to show my hotel room. Yeah, I'm almost a little bit shy to show it because it's really, 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 really super cool. Look at this. For me, I can tell you, this is fancy as hell. Own fireplace. Look at this couch. It's like, whoop. Check this out. Like, master bedroom. Like, oh good, oh good. Look, really beautiful. I got my own kitchen. It's like, look at this. A dining table. I mean, I'm working class, right? And I don't mind shoveling shit for my money. That's why my bag is totally fucked up from always doing shit work. And now I'm in this place and my own fireplace. I'm gonna just sit here all night like, like this, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I can tell you that.